Dribble by Gully TV. I got a very special guest this afternoon. We were supposed to get this off over the weekend, and we finally made it. Go ahead and introduce yourself, G.
Hey, what's poppin', man? If y'all don't know, this is PrettyDaDon. You heard straight from the Bronx. You heard PrettyDaDon. Shout out to BMR. You know what's going on.
Okay. We already know why you here. One of the first things I like to ask you is, give me a little bit of history on your journey as far as being a hip hop artist.
Shit started in the Bronx, you feel me? I was born and raised in the Bronx. I've been doing this rap shit for a long time, you know, since a little kid. Shit that fucked up with the situation is that nigga just kept going in and out of jail, you know what I'm saying? This one
Okay.
was my last one though. This five in the feds, my last one, you know, it's quiet. So after that, I took it serious, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've
All
been
right.
doing this. I've been around hip hop. I've been around music all my life. My mom's, you know what I'm saying? All that. All types
Yeah.
of genres, everything.
Do you got projects out?
Yeah, I got projects out. I got a whole bunch of projects out. I got like 60 singles out. You
Go ahead
heard?
and name drop something. What would you consider to be like your reasonable doubt or your illmatic or something like that, so my viewers can go check
I
you
got
out.
I got Caked Up. I got New York out. There's a song named New York, song named Caked Up that's out right now. It's going crazy, you heard?
Okay, you went viral within like the last, let's say, like 10 days or something like that. It took me a couple of days to get wind of what was going on and shit like that, but your name is definitely buzzing on Instagram, and I would like to know how did you end up linking up with Benzino?
The Benzino situation, that was through my man Cash Out Lotto, you heard? Now Cash Out Lotto used to go by the name of SB back in the days. He got into a situation a while back. This was like a lot of years ago, you heard, with Tony Ayo nigga in jail. So, I'm not gonna get too much into detail with that because that's Lotto, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, um, something was brought up. You know what I mean? That was brought up on the internet. Benzino been talking about this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens Lotto brought it up because of a situation that happened that they was talking about some 20-year-old beef or something like that on a Joe and Jada podcast, and it just put a bad. You know what I'm saying? It was just a bad look. So if you want to talk about some 20-year-old, we felt like he was doing that because Tony A was on the show. So why don't you just talk about that 20-year-old incident that happened on the island when what I'm saying, you took it on a hop and you got the milk dumped on your head.
You losing me just a bit. So all of this
Trans
was all of this was triggered because of something that was said on Joe and Jada's podcast.
Well, basically, so that's why we brought it more to the light. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna sit there and shit on Buck for something that happened 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Then why don't you talk about your situation regarding the Tony Yayo? You know what I'm saying about what happened? We just felt like that was just brought up because Yayo was on the show. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Ain't no beef with Joe. Ain't no beef with Jada. None of that. You heard?
Yeah, but how did they get to the part about Tony? They was interviewing Yayo when this happened.
Yeah, they was interviewing Yayo. Joe brought some shit up that happened a long time ago. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a long time ago. That man got kids now. Things, you know what I'm saying? Like, let that
Yeah.
go. He brought that up and we felt like, I just felt like you brought that up because, it was Tony Yayo there. Of course, that's why you brought it up. Because you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have brought it up if there was no other guest there. You feel me?
All right. So what actually sparked the motive to create a recording?
All right, so my thing was, right, Lotto ain't no rapper. Lotto when he did an interview, he went viral, right? Off the situation. Everything was fine. We linked up with Zeno. We linked up with Zeno. Zeno had shit going on with 54 Minute. Niggas had our own shit. We linked up with Zeno. So we linked up with Zeno. You know what I'm saying? I came out and I made the first disc record, C73, Red Rum. That's straight for Tony Ayo, though. You know what I'm saying?
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
In addition to this record that you sent the video for, you
The
did a
second
record.
one went viral. The first one, I'm talking about the
Okay.
first one.
Okay, you did a first one.
Right. It's called
What
C73 Red Rum. Unfor-
C73? Tell me about that
unfortunately,
joint.
though, I don't know how, but on Spotify, I got taken down. I don't know how. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into deep. I don't know how, but
So
it got taken down.
if it made it to distribution, it had original production. That was like your
Yeah,
record.
everything was wavy. Everything was good, but the video's still up. So I don't know why would they take down the song. The video's still up.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's called Red Rum C73.
C73, and that's a
Right.
Tony Ayo, and that's just a Tony Ayo disc.
Right, 50 might have caught a stray, but you know how that go.
All right. So boom, y'all hooked up with Benzino, and y'all decided that you're gonna take another shot.
Yeah, my man. So nah, then the second one happened. One of 50 mans, I ain't know him at the time. Somebody named Jaffe. He jumped in the comment section talking crazy. So I'm like, I don't do the comment section like that. I just let niggas talk. He jumped in talking crazy in the comment section. So I'm like, fuck. So I came back with the diss record. You heard the
Oh, he
second
got
one.
it. He got it in comments on your page.
Right, because I was talking about Tony Yayo, but I'm like, who the fuck is, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck is this
Yeah,
nigga? You
Top
know what I mean?
Tiger.
Then I
Top.
found out. Then I did my homework. Then I found out. You know what I'm saying? But at
Yeah,
the same time, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. He was just leaving messages talking crazy.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, the next thing he gonna see is this record since he watching.
So what was he saying? If you don't mind
He was
elaborating
talking
a little bit more.
crazy, all that eat up shit. You niggas is suckers, eat up, disrespectful shit. So, I jumped on that diss record. I
So
violated. I
so
made sure he was the first name he heard. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I noticed that.
You know what I'm saying? It's shit. I don't even know boy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even I don't know boy. It's like he was talking crazy.
All right. Prior to this situation, did you were you ever a fan of 50 Cent or G Unit and shit? I mean, being from that you from New York, he is
I
a
mean,
legend.
at that time when he popped, like right now, I can't. I don't know about now with his music, you heard, but like when he first dropped, like you still can't take nothing away from that first album or the mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? You can't take nothing away from that.
Right.
But that's not neither here nor there. His music, yeah, shit was alright. You know what I mean? Shit was alright.
All right. Have you
Shit had a strong impact in my town. You know what I mean? Shit, it
yeah.
was 50.
What type of feedback you getting from this disc record?
From this record, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a lot of feedback. Keep going. Shit fire, a lot of people got hate for Benzino, but when they hear good music, they hear good music. You know what I'm saying? You got the haters too. You got the haters, you got the 50 Cent fans. It is what it is. It come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
No,
y'all
I done
got
got. I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. I done got a lot of personal phone calls like, "Yo, boys, you bugging. You coming at fifth. He got a lot of power in the game, and you could get blocked." But I told my niggas, my nigga, don't you think 50 got them same phone calls when he was talking about Jay? When he was talking about them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't you think he got them same phone calls? You heard?
right.
Listen, my shit was with Tony Yayo. You heard? My shit was with Tony Yayo at the beginning. You heard?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then niggas they catching strays. That's that. You
You
heard
didn't
it with
feel
them.
you didn't feel no type of way about partnering with someone who's not from New York City to go against a New York City artist. That's something that I wanted to ask you. Have is people mentioning that aspect that
50 did it. What we talking about here? 50 went all the way to Cali. Violated everybody in New York. What we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? 50 did it himself, homie. He
yeah.
went to Cali. Violated everybody in New York. Still to this day, he's still violating people.
Oh, you talking about on How to Rob?
I'm just talking about him in general. He was going hard on New York niggas, but he was signed to a West Coast. He teamed up with the West Coast, right or wrong. That's no different than me fucking with Boston, is it?
I kind of get what you say.
I'm just saying. It's Drake. Unless you want to compare the Dre to Benzino, but you talking about the states. You fucking with a nigga from He fucking with niggas from Cali. It's the same
Yeah,
shit. When
yeah.
he came up,
He was signed to Shady though. Eminem is from Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah.
He ain't from New York.
All right. Yeah, I
Same
get it.
shit.
I
Same
get it.
shit.
I get it. Going forward, your relationship with Benzino, or what do you plan to do after this disc record? What's next?
We got the EP coming out. You heard? Goodfellas Volume 1. We got the whole EP. You heard? We got some
Wasn't that
fire on there too. Straight music. It ain't all this. It ain't all this. We got straight music on there. You heard?
wasn't that his
Nah,
initial
his shit was Made Men. The tape is
made
called
man?
Goodfellas. You heard?
All right,
Volume 1.
made man. Okay. 50 Cent actually noticed this because he liked your post, right?
Yeah, he double tapped that.
On your page.
Yeah, on Lotto page, we still collab. It's Lotto me, you know what I'm saying? Same
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, Lotto my manager, by the way, you heard? Let y'all
yeah.
niggas know that.
Okay. I believe he liked that. I think that was his acknowledgement as this is fire. I think that's what that was. I don't think that was no sarcasm, Joy. I think that was because you was getting busy. You got busy.
Appreciate
You
that.
did.
Appreciate it.
You set that shit off. Is this you said you've been doing music for a long time.
Yeah, we
Is
know.
is this your moment right here? Like, has this opened the door for you? Because I know You're gonna have people that they pro 50 Cent fans. They probably have some ridicule to say, but there's also people that probably hit you up and say, "Yo, I want to do some music with you. I want to collab with you. Or I fuck with you."
Right, like for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just rob. I'm gonna just keep the foot on the gas, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's like, all right, I'm gonna be real. It's like having something on the block. You switch to work. Why I'm gonna switch to work? It's bubbling. Yeah,
Yeah,
full gas. You heard? Full gas.
yeah,
I'm on them niggas' heels. You heard? I'm on them
yeah.
niggas' heels.
We gotta acknowledge the thing with me and my platform is that we acknowledging if it's fire, I don't give a fuck who did it. If it's fire, it needs to be acknowledged. It does, and I believe based on the comments, I'm reading the comments on the YouTube post. Most people fuck with that joint. They do. They do.
So
They
that's
do.
love. That's love.
Uh so it started with Yale, but everybody
Yeah.
else everybody get it. Uncle Murder got it.
Yeah. Everybody go get it. They with them niggas. They with them niggas. Yeah, we on 'em.
Yeah.
We
I
on 'em.
wonder I wonder will they shoot back at all. 50 Cent replied somewhat to the TI situation, but I think y'all should a little bit more direct, more of a direct shot than Ti, being as though y'all from New York. The other guys that was on the record, what was his name?
G5 polite way music. You know, shout out to my niggas.
G5. They from the
Yeah.
Bronx too.
Yeah, everybody from the Bronx, you heard? New York.
Okay, everybody from the BX. How was the city treating y'all? Is this just an Instagram thing, or people actually fucking with it in the
Nah,
streets
niggas
up
been
there?
fucking with me before this shit, so it don't even matter. My niggas ride out with me regardless. You heard? Everybody. I'm talking about wild niggas. Everybody. The town. You heard?
Yeah.
You might have some haters, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's how that shit go, but nah. I get love in the city.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
Has it been worth it?
Yeah, it's been worth it. I'm good. You heard? Everything good. It's not like it wasn't no clout chasing shit, niggas. It was a real story behind the situation. You feel me? And then, niggas got I was salty, so I made a song. What happened?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back and forth on the comment section with boy. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm gonna do. I rap. You heard? So
And you said the connection to Benzino was Lotto had a relationship with him.
right, Lotto. That's my
Was
boy. That's my manager. That's my son for years. You know?
does he have a musical background? How did him and
Nah, he ain't got
Benzino?
no musical back. He got a gangster background. You
Yeah,
heard? No music. You heard? We met in jail. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You heard? That's my man though. And now he been conducting business the right way. You know, he left the gangs a while ago. You know, he's on his manager shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, so
All right. I just wanted to touch base, man, and allow you to use my platform to formally introduce yourself. This is a big moment. People are paying attention, man. I hope you probably have intentions of taking advantage of what's to come next.
we on him. I told you, Goodfellas, Volume 1, you heard? Stay tuned for that. That's this summer. Benzino, G5, Pretty the Dawn, Polite Way Music, Menace, a bunch of us. We on niggas' heels.
Yeah.
We on their heels, I'm telling you.
You think Benzino can keep up?
Benzino's gonna keep up. What you talking about? Niggas be acting like Benzino ain't do a lot for the culture. See, niggas, the social media shit came out. Niggas could do whatever they want, say whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that nigga did a lot for the culture. That's a fact. That's
He
a
was
fact.
he was a major player in his day.
Yeah,
I won't
and
dispute
there's a
that.
lot of situations where niggas don't want to talk about the gangster shit. You heard? There's a lot of situations where Benzino was on gangster time, my nigga. Come on. You heard? Niggas don't want to talk about that, but it is what it is, of course.
Okay.
Ni- Niggas an icon.
All right.
It is what it is, you heard? And I don't give a fuck about the comment section, none of that, you heard? I'm good. Yeah, about none of that. I know what I see. I know my relationships. You know what I'm saying? I read niggas, homie. Like I've been around niggas, you heard?
Yeah.
I know who's official. You know what I'm
Whose
saying? But
track was that? Was that somebody else's track? That track that y'all did? Did,
nah,
did
that's my
somebody?
shit. Nah, that's my shit.
Oh, who produced that? That shit was
Oh, you
fire.
talking about the beat? You talking about the beat? Oh no,
Yeah.
no, no, the beat. Nah, the beat. I snatched that, son, because it was like
Who
I
whose
seen
whose
some.
was that? Whose joint was that?
That's Child of the Ghetto, G Dep. That
Okay.
shit is
Uh,
famous.
All
The
right,
thing is,
good.
the thing is, right? I seen boy talking in the comments. I had no problem. I still don't got no problems with the nigga, but the nigga talking crazy in the comment section. I don't go back and forth with niggas like that. I don't do that. So I make diss records. That's what I do. I don't sit there and type shit get me angry.
I respect it.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and tell my viewers where they could find you at, man. They
Yeah,
might want
just
to
Pretty
keep
the
updated.
Dawn. Pretty DADON. You heard? Pretty DADON. You could Google that. It's gonna give you all the information and everything. I've been doing this shit a long time, you heard? Real talk. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to all the Gully TV fans. Shout out to everybody that been showing me love for forever. You heard? That's a fact. I'm here and I'm here to stay. You heard? Y'all, this ain't the first time. This ain't the last time. I'm telling you, y'all gonna see me a lot.
This is a moment. I wouldn't
It's a
have brought
moment.
you here if it wasn't a moment. I respect y'all contribution. Y'all did get off on that joint, and it's called Skied Up, right?
Skied up. That's a fact.
For those
The
of y'all who
first one.
haven't, go
The
ahead.
first one is called C73 Red Rum. You heard? Go cop that. They try to take that shit down. I don't know why, but
All right, for y'all who haven't seen Skied Up, man, it's a diss to 50 Cent. From my man Pretty the Don here, Benzino, Treg 5. Is that his name? Treg 5, the
nah,
other guy?
G5, the G5.
Pardon.
Yeah.
G5.
And Polite
G5.
Way Music.
And Polite Way Music. Make sure y'all go check it out. It's on this channel, man. Like, share, leave a comment. Pretty, I really appreciate your time coming here to share some insight on where that disc record came from.
I appreciate
So,
you too, homie. You heard?
yeah, peace.
Salute.